Okay, so today's webinar is focused on community college in the United States. And we are broadcasting today from Cambridge, Massachusetts, which is part of Boston. I'm going to share my screen with you. Okay, so community college in the United States. What is community college? So community college is very similar to university, and it's one other pathway towards receiving a bachelor's degree. So it's considered the first 2 years of the university. So you start with 2 years at community college, which is the exact same thing as the first 2 years if you're attending a regular university. It prepares you for top university transfer. So after you complete the first 2 years at community college, then you transfer to a university and complete the remaining 2 years. And you're left with 4 full years of study at an American college and university, which results in a bachelor's degree. So how is, hold on one sec. How is community college different from university? Well, we discussed one difference, that it's only 2 years versus 4 years at a regular university. But a few areas of focus are that at community college, there's a lot more focus on the teaching. So everything that happens in the classroom is the most important. So what the professor is instructing, the classes are also a lot smaller. So you get a lot of personal attention in the classroom, lots of discussion about the topics that you're learning about, and practical experience. So the difference, if you're attending an American university, is that most universities, for example, some of the most famous ones that you know of, like Harvard, MIT, Yale, all of those have a strong emphasis on research because that's what drives their rankings. That's part of their rankings, is all of the research that they contribute to their fields. So a lot of times professors, they stand up in front of, I don't know, a class of 200 students, and they lecture about a topic. So it's a much larger classroom, and when the lecture ends, that's pretty much all of the opportunity that you have to interact with that professor, unless you seek out their office hours. So there's less emphasis on teaching and more when we're talking about university, and more emphasis on what the professors are contributing to the research. So at community college, you get a lot of teaching and learning experience in the classroom. Another difference is that most students at community college do they live off campus because most community colleges do not have on-campus dorms. So a lot of the students, especially American students, are based locally, and they commute from their apartments or their homes to attend college with the international students and the American students. So there's maybe a little less of the students living on campus. How is it similar? It's actually, community college has a lot of similarities to university. So you'll still get lots of opportunities to be involved in campus life. It's still a very vibrant campus culture. So there are competitive sports, lots of clubs that you can get involved in. For example, if you want to write for the student newspaper, you can do that. There are different student interest groups, like if you're really interested in environmental science, then you might want to join that club and meet other kids who are like you. Or some of the community colleges have like a snowboarding club, for example, or a hiking club where all the kids, all the students get together and they go on trips focused on that hobby. The quality of education is still really, really excellent. So many students from community college end up transferring to the world's top universities. Range of schools from big to small. Benefits of community college. They're often known as very affordable. You also, in most cases, do not need to provide an English test. So TOEFL or IELTS is not required. It is recommended if you want admission directly into the academics rather than going to ESL first. Transfer to top American universities is one of the key reasons that students choose community college. Some famous people who have gone to community college. So we have a NASA astronaut, the founder of Disney, and a Supreme Court justice. Other people you might know, the creator of Star Wars, George Lucas, and of course, Steve Jobs. So all of these really famous people who are extremely accomplished in their fields have attended community college. Here's another success story. This guy, Dr. Quinones, originally came from Mexico. He attended a community college for 2 years and transferred to UC Berkeley. And then after he graduated from UC Berkeley, he attended Harvard Medical School. So he came here not speaking any English and went to the world's top medical school. So it really is, provides a lot of opportunity. Here are the locations of some of our most popular colleges. So you see we have a lot of schools in California, a few in the Seattle area, Chicago, Florida, and Boston. So there are community colleges in each of the states. There are probably 2,000 colleges, but we have chosen the ones that really offer the best support to international students. And those factors are that the college offers a good support for transferring to top universities. So they help students in the transfer process. And another key factor is that they provide housing. So here's one of our most popular schools, Santa Barbara City College. It's in California, right on the beach, and it's ranked #1 community college. It also has a transfer admission guarantee to University of California. And this is the housing that we have established and we work with. So you have guaranteed housing with us if you come through our programs. Otherwise, the school doesn't have any housing available to you. And you can stay in a single, double, or triple room. They also have weekly shopping trips, activities, and it's fully furnished. We also work with Bunker Hill Community College. It's right in the center of Boston. And they have a lot of championship sports teams. Transfer admission guarantee to University of Massachusetts. And here are some examples of our housing that we offer here in Boston. Other featured schools, California, Wyoming. This one in Wyoming is popular for students who have a low budget. You also have guaranteed work on campus. It's for all international students. And it's a really beautiful area close to a famous national park. I'm running out of time, so I'm just gonna quickly go over this. If you complete a community college degree here, then you can work in the US for up to 2 years after your degree and receive a full salary at an American company. So it's an extension of your student visa. So now we're going to hear a testimonial from our student, Elvina, who's from Lithuania and attending Santa Barbara City College.
Sveiki, aš dabar susiečiau žiauriai faina yra. Išvažiuojant galvojau, kad čia bus labai lengva, kad mes nieko neveiksim, kad mes čia žymiai mažiau pamokų, žymiai mažiau stengtis. Galvojau, kad žymiai mažiau stengtis reikia. Bet iš tikrųjų čia nėra tikrai labai lengva, nes užduoda labai daug namų darbų mokytojai, tikrai labai daug. Ir jeigu nori gauti A, geriausią balą, tai reikia pasistengti, tikrai reikia. Bet jeigu nori pažiūrėti kaip geriam karjerą, tai patarčiau. Pirmiausia, koledžą, community college, ir tada tu metus ar 3 metus pasimokyt ir persigalvoti, nes tikrai žymiai lengviau. Ir daug labai amerikiečių tai daro, tai labai daug. Tai nežinau, šiaip tikrai geras koledžas, tai labai mokytojai visi geri, studentų labai daug, labai gražiai aplinka yra, nes aplankydami tai labai gražus vaizdai. Šiaip miestas pats irgi labai gražus, tai nori, gali. Tai tiek.
So that's our student from Ames in Lithuania, and Ames and our office here in Boston work together to help students who want to apply to college and university here. And just to recap, 3.4 million students are enrolled in community college. So it's a really popular choice for a lot of American students, as well as international students. It's a really great pathway for students who maybe come with lower level English and eventually want to transfer to a top American university. Many of the schools in California have the best transfer pathway and guaranteed admission. So if you're interested and if you have any more questions, please feel free to contact our office, AIMS, in Lithuania, or if you see this message from if you are viewing this webinar from another country, then please contact us and we'll be happy to help you in your application. I think we don't have too much time for questions, but I'm happy to, if you have any questions after this, I'm happy to answer them through email. So thank you very much for joining this webinar today, and we hope to see you in the United States soon. Thank you.